Alright, so the next one is called the backward pull, and there's typically two exercises to start with. Before that. The backward pull is this movement where you pull the elbow behind, okay? You're pulling the elbow behind, hence the name backward pull. We typically start with two exercises, the one arm row and the bend over row. So again, it depends on the results of your assessment. Now, I'm going to show you how does one arm row look like first, and I'm going to show you how does bend over look like. One arm row, here. You're going to use a weight. It can be a kettlebell, it can be a dumbbell, or it can be just even this, a single weight plate. So what you want to look out for is this. You're going to put your knee onto an elevated platform. It can be a bench, it can be these boxes, it can be anything. And what you're going to do is you need to make sure that your position is comfortable. Okay, like you should be comfortably holding this thing without handling any weight. And the way I do that is I'm going to make sure that my back is flat. So it means that if my butt goes like this, or like this, or if my shoulder goes like this, or like that, that means it's not flat. So if I see you from the top, I should be able to see a square. Shoulder, shoulder, hip bone, hip bone. I should be able to see a square, and the square shouldn't be, how do I do this? Like, let's assume that this is a square. The square shouldn't be like that, it shouldn't be like that, it shouldn't be like that, it shouldn't be anything but flat, okay? So from the front, from the back, here's how you're gonna see it from the back. Okay, pretend that I'm actually facing down. Can you see me? Okay, good. My elbow is going to rotate. You see my shoulders are flat, not like that, not like that. Keeping it flat. My elbow is going to rotate upwards a little bit, and I'm going to pull like that. And what that does, it works this part here, and it works my upper back. What you shouldn't feel when you're doing this is you shouldn't feel too much on your bicep. If you feel a lot on your bicep, it means that you're doing it wrong already. So every time you train, you want to focus on the large muscles. You don't want to focus on the smaller muscles. Because if let's say you want to talk about like getting bulky, people who get bulky is because they look bulky, is because they focus too much on their arm. So one of the reasons, at least. So when you're doing this, right, focus on the big ones, which is here and your upper back. So I'm going to show you once from the front. I'm going to show you once from the side, and then you can go and experiment with it. The front, it's like this. I'm going to put my knee very comfortably, feet very comfortably, hand here, and I'm going to pull like this. Not like this, but to the side a little bit. I'm going to put it up really high. Right, so that's the first one. The second one is this. From the first view from the front, second view from the side. Okay, knee here. I'm going to put my feet slightly behind. Keeping my back straight, I'm putting a lot of my weight on the lower body, not the upper body. If you're feeling that you're putting a lot of weight on your front arm is getting tired, it means that you're putting too much weight in front. Put weight behind. Now from here, keeping everything straight, you're going to hold this way, and then come back down. Notice how that my forearm is vertical. Right? It's fully vertical. And that's very important because if you do this, you're going to feel your bicep, which is here. And if you do this, you're going to feel your tricep, which is here, which is not what we want. And you won't be able to do it, you won't be able to do many of them. You're going to be doing like a few of it, and you're going to feel like, oh, I'm working too much on my arms already, and you're going to stop. So that is one arm pull. So the second one is one arm row, sorry. The second one is bend over row. I'm going to demonstrate again. So you're going to use a bar, and looking from the front is basically you're putting a small stance. Your feet is at the hip width, sorry, and you're going to use a wider grip, but not too wide, right? Something like just one fist outside of the shoulder, and you're going to bend down. And the way it looks like is going to look like this. Simple as that. Simple as that. But here's where the distinction is. The knee, can you see? So the shin position shouldn't be like that. It should be behind. And we touched a little bit on this during the hip hinge assessment. If you go forward like that, you're going to feel all in your legs and nothing on your back. So you got to make sure you push your knee back all the time. That's the first thing. The second thing is your back must be neutral. You want to go down as low as you can, right? So if let's say you do like that, and you roll, what's going to happen is you're going to work all your shoulder and your upper back and your traps, your neck, which you're going to end up looking like muscular over here, but nothing else. So don't do that. Keep it low. Keep it low. Shoulders back, right? Knees back, and from here you're going to pull, slowly scraping the bar across the thigh, like that. And then back down, scraping the bar across the thigh, and then back down. So your wrist should also be stiff. It should not be like that. It must be stiff. It should not be like this. Keep it stiff. Back, and then down. Back, and then down. Back, and then down. So if let's say you're feeling a lot of your lower back, what it simply means is that you're leaning too far forward. If you feel your low back is fine, it means that you're in a good position. But just make sure that you're not feeling all your arm, you're feeling a lot on your your middle back or your upper back instead of your arm. So you can feel like about 50% on your middle back and about 20-30% on your upper back and only 20% on your bicep. Just here, you're good. Okay, so that's the two movements. Both have different distinctions. And yeah, any questions, just ask.